James, have a look in here. There's a crack in the ceiling. Is it supposed to be like that?
Don't know. We're into week 2 of the refurbishment and we're here on site to check on the site clearance team who've just finished. As you can see, their skip is still outside. There's a lot more rubbish than that, but they've taken it away in their trucks. But we're now into week 2, so obviously we're now going to start doing the damp-proof course. So the site clearance team have taken off the plaster up to 1.2 metres high across the whole of the ground floor, which you'll see as we move through. You'll also remember from the previous video, we had a double doorway frame in here, which has been taken out. All the wallpaper's been stripped, the skirting boards have also been removed.
The cupboards are missing.
Yeah, so if you remember, there was a bay window cupboard area in here, some shelving units and things around the fireplace, which is all gone. That was all for £2,000 to remove everything that you're going to see and get rid of the stuff.
And how many days did it take?
It took them 6 days, so they approximated 5. They ran over into the 6th, but we had an agreement where, you know, it's kind of, if they run over, it's on them. If they finish earlier, it's still the same amount, so it doesn't really matter. Before we go into the kitchen, obviously I want to explain this. Originally, we were going to have a spiral staircase, but you guys said, no, don't do it. On Instagram, you were saying it's the worst decision you're going to make in your life. Do not put a spiral staircase in for safety reasons with guests, trip hazards, for example. Pulling up suitcases on the spiral staircase isn't practical. And also, we were quoted £1,600 to remove that thing, which is the gas meter, and £2,100 to remove the electric meter. So a lot of expense just to remove meters. So instead, what we're going to do is keep the meters where they are, utilise that cupboard into some storage space, a cleaning cupboard for the guests, with a hoover, the ironing board, iron, children's cot, etc., all in there, and remove this wall, put the correct set of steels in that we need, and then put some floor-to-ceiling slats, with potentially a camouflaged understairs door which kind of merges in. Plus, we're going to have a delayed LED system which, when the guests walk in from the front door, a motion sensor will catch them as they're going up to the stairs, and the LEDs will go up one by one on each stair underneath the treads of the stairs. Because when you come to an Airbnb, it's for an experience, not necessarily to have things in your own home, so we want to give the guests the best experience possible. Now, moving into the kitchen, the old layout was a bit of a maze. We had imagine a 600mm kitchen cupboard here. So you had to walk in and like jiggle your way around. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and widen this doorway to give that more open plan space feel to it, which will get us a nice, good sized kitchen in this property.
What about the pipes? Why are they left in here? Are they supposed to be here?
No, the pipes are going to be removed because we're going to be hopefully running in new pipes throughout the whole property, but we need to get the plumber in to get rid of all that. If we move obviously in, we're going to have lots of worktop space here, potentially have the cooking station here with the hob, the oven, the hob and the extractor fan. It's going in there. All of this is getting damp-proof coursed, because the last thing I want to do is get to the end of the project and then have my plaster falling off. So I thought if I'm going to do it everywhere, might as well do the kitchen, even though it wasn't that bad, but there was a bit of damp underneath. So again, all the external walls are getting damp-proofed. Now you will see, because we're going to be knocking that wall out, and we're going to be boarding up this wall. We're going to be boarding up this wall so that we can add in an extra bedroom. And look what they did before. So this was the original door, which you can just see the outline of here at the top. So it runs along here, runs down. So that's going to be coming out. And I thought it was going to be wood, but it's breeze block. So it can still come out, so it's going to be fine. And that's going to be the new door into the downstairs bedroom. Although Push might not want to do that. She's having different opinions about this room.
Well, I was thinking to remove this wall, but just so you kind of walk into the house and you can see the stairs, which is beautiful. You can see a huge living room, which has a sofa for 2 people to stay. So it's kind of bedroom, living room kind of thing.
Sofa
but
nice.
I know
you can
that
have a sofa bed in there.
Exactly, but sleep. I think that, of course, when you are doing that, you are decreasing the amount of rooms, and it's bad for the property.
Yeah, I agree. It's a discussion point. If you can remember as well, just moving on to this bit, what the site clearance team have done, they've removed all these polystyrene tiles, which were a fire hazard. They were on there. So we can now pink board and fireboard that. Again, everything that I'm showing you, the site clearance team have done, all these door frames have come out, was all included in their quotation for £2,000. That was to remove everything from the site as well. They did take 6 days, they quoted for 5, they ran into the 6, but they didn't charge me anything extra because we had an agreement where if they finished earlier, still get paid the same. If they run over, still get paid the same. In here, we've just had the joiner round just before filming this video, which I will show you what we were discussing, but essentially we've just been planning out the bathroom. I don't want to go into this too much detail yet, but if you remember, there was a bath here which had been removed, there was an old shower on here that needs to be removed, well, it was removed, and then there was a boiler cupboard here as well. So all this has been ripped out in the bathroom. Obviously the door frame has also come out. All the polystyrene tiles are off. They're all in here as well. This is all going to be replaced with a new staircase, yet to be decided if it's going to be glass or otherwise something else, some oak.
And it needs to be sorted now because staircases takes time.
Yeah, staircase is one of the first fix, part of the first fix that we need to do. So we do need to make sure that we've got that sorted out pretty quickly. Again, the door frame is removed, the wardrobe's been knocked out, the fireplaces have all been removed, skirting boards, there was a wardrobe cupboard in here, and it's all been left relatively tidy. Could have been swept a little bit better if I was being super critical, but all in all a very good job. I am very happy and I will be using these guys again, definitely.
James, have a look in here. There's a crack in the ceiling. Is it supposed to be like that?
Don't know, didn't see that.
Is it not a
it's
problem?
Getting boarded. It's getting boarded anyway. Not boarded, it's getting skinned, so it's going to be fine. Yeah, all this coving has come off, and then fireplace out, wardrobes out. Very, very similar in the rooms, kind of what's been happening. So that's an update, guys, on the site clearance team. We're very happy, and yeah,